From the steps of the Parthenon to the halls of modern universities, the teachings of ancient Greek philosophers have echoed throughout history. Join us today as we delve into the lives of these intellectual giants and discover how their wisdom continues to shape the world we live in. Ancient Greek philosophy is a beacon of the intellect, a tradition rich with inquiry and insight. It laid the groundwork for Western thought, probing the realms of reality, ethics, and existence. As we venture into this foundational era, we uncover the origins of philosophical thought and its profound architects. In the flourishing civilization of ancient Greece, a revolution in thinking emerged. Amidst marble columns and sun-kissed shores, profound questions about life, purpose, and the cosmos took shape. Here in the cradle of the West, the first philosophers began to unravel the mysteries of existence and knowledge. Socrates, often hailed as the cornerstone of Western philosophy, lived in Athens and spent his days in fervent pursuit of wisdom. Rejecting material wealth, he sought riches in dialogues with fellow Athenians, challenging them with his relentless questioning. His method laid the groundwork for critical thinking and has influenced countless generations. The Socratic method, a form of cooperative argumentative dialogue, stimulates critical thinking. By asking probing questions, Socrates engaged peers in deep analysis. His technique of deconstructing and examining ideas not only seeks truth, but also fosters independent thinking, a practice highly valued in education and beyond to this day. Building on his teacher's legacy, Plato founded the Academy, history's first institution of higher learning. Here, philosophy, science, and mathematics thrived, cultivating intellectual discourse. Plato's Academy wasn't just a school, it was a crucible for ideas, setting a precedent for universities and shaping educational frameworks for centuries to come. Plato introduced the concept of Platonic ideals, asserting that beyond our tangible reality lies a realm of perfect forms. He surmised that everything we perceive through our senses is merely a reflection of these pure forms, the true essence of objects, ideas, and virtues, unblemished by the imperfections of the material world. Moving from Plato's Academy, we arrive at Aristotle's Lyceum, a school where empirical observation and the study of the natural world were paramount. Aristotle's Lyceum was not only a place of philosophical discourse, but also a hub of scientific research, furthering our understanding of biology, physics, and the ethics of living a balanced life. Aristotle, a student of Plato, diverged from his mentor's idealism, adopting a more empirical approach. He meticulously classified organisms and phenomena, laying the groundwork for scientific taxonomy. His belief in observation and data collection spurred the development of modern scientific methodology, emphasizing evidence over abstract reasoning. As we transition to the Hellenistic period, an era marked by Alexander the Great's conquests, new schools of thought emerged, profoundly shaping philosophical discourse. Epicureans sought happiness through simple pleasures, while Stoics championed inner tranquility amidst life's turmoil. These philosophies offered fresh perspectives on leading a fulfilling life. Epicureanism, founded by Epicurus, proposed a unique recipe for happiness: the pursuit of simple pleasures, friendship, and a life of contemplation. Dismissing material wealth and status, Epicurus argued that true contentment comes from within, advocating for a serene and self-sufficient life free from fear and unnecessary desires. Stoicism, emerging shortly after, emphasized resilience and the strength of the human spirit. Founded by Zeno of Citium, Stoics believed that a life of virtue, in accordance with nature, is the path to true happiness. They taught that we should remain indifferent to external pleasures and focus on inner wisdom. Moving on, Cynicism, introduced by Diogenes, dared to defy societal conventions. Cynics advocated for a life of simplicity and self-sufficiency, free from the fetters of materialism and social status. They believed in living a life aligned with nature, challenging the necessity of man-made institutions and norms. As Greek philosophy flourished, it found new ground within the expansive reach of the Roman Empire. The Romans, enamored with Greek culture, became carriers of these philosophical teachings, integrating them into their own education systems, legal frameworks, and cultural ethos. thereby ensuring the immortality of Greek thought across centuries and borders. Moving into the 3rd century, we witness the emergence of Neoplatonism, a profound reinterpretation of Plato's philosophy. Spearheaded by Plotinus, its rich tapestry wove together metaphysical ideas with a mystical inclination. Plotinus's work was a lighthouse in a transforming world, guiding philosophical thought through the unsettling tides of time. Greek philosophy didn't just echo through the halls of academia, it deeply influenced early Christian thought. Early theologians such as Augustine of Hippo harmonized Platonic ideas with Christian doctrine, shaping the bedrock of Western religious thought. This symbiosis between Athens and Jerusalem forged a legacy that endures in Christian theology today. As we transitioned into the Renaissance, a remarkable revival of Greek philosophy unfolded. Thinkers like Erasmus and Thomas More drew heavily from Platonic thought, while others like Galileo and Copernicus used Aristotelian logic to challenge and advance scientific understanding, bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and modern innovation. Greek ethics, with their emphasis on virtue and the good life, still resonate today in modern philosophy. Concepts such as the golden mean and ethical virtues proposed by Aristotle influence contemporary moral thought, reminding us that balance and excellence in character are as relevant now as they were then. The ancient Greeks fundamentally shaped political philosophy, particularly through the idea of democracy. As we delve into the Athenian system, where citizens had a direct say in governance, we uncover how these early notions of people power have fundamentally shaped modern democratic states, ideals of citizenship, and civic participation. Greek philosophy's embrace of logical reasoning has left an indelible mark on science and mathematics. Pioneers like Pythagoras and Euclid laid down the very foundations for geometry, and their method of systematic deductions has become a cornerstone, resonating through the ages in scientific inquiry and mathematical proofs worldwide. While ancient Greek philosophy emphasized rationalism and debate, Eastern philosophies often focus on harmony and balance. For instance, where Socrates championed questioning, Confucianism stresses societal roles and duties. Yet both traditions deeply investigate ethics, the nature of existence, and the human mind, offering unique insights that still resonate today. Ancient Greek philosophy continues to shape our world, influencing areas such as personal growth, leadership, and ethics. For example, Stoic principles guide modern stress management, encouraging resilience and focus on what one can control. Meanwhile, Socratic questioning remains a cornerstone in education, inspiring critical thought and reflective dialogue. Moving into the realm of education, the philosophies of ancient Greece continue to be integral. Curricula around the globe are heavily influenced by their teachings, encouraging students to engage in critical thinking, moral reasoning, and the Socratic method of questioning, laying the groundwork for a well-rounded intellectual foundation. Ancient wisdom echoes in modern halls of healing as well. Cognitive behavioral therapy, a cornerstone of psychotherapy, draws on Stoic ideals. It teaches the power of rational thinking to manage emotions, a principle reminiscent of Epictetus, who said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." Turning to art and aesthetics, Socrates questioned art's moral impact. Plato warned of art's potential to mislead, and Aristotle saw it as a means for cathartic release. These ideas from millennia past still influence today's debates on the role and value of art in society. Delving deeper, Greek philosophy's profound insights reach into the realms of modern physics and metaphysics. Scholars often find parallels between Heraclitus's views on change and Einstein's theory of relativity. Additionally, Democritus's atomistic theory echoes in the scientific understanding of the quantum world, exemplifying philosophy's timeless influence. Now transitioning to philosophical skepticism, which has evolved significantly over time. In contemporary discourse, this tradition invites us to question the certainty of knowledge, echoing the ancient skeptics' inquiries. This skepticism has permeated various fields, fostering a culture where critical thinking and scientific inquiry continually challenge our understanding of reality. One can only speculate how the great minds of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle might perceive our complex modern world. They would likely be intrigued by our technological advancements and global connectivity, yet might critique the loss of civic engagement and philosophical discourse in everyday life, a cornerstone of their teachings. Greek philosophy laid the groundwork for Western legal and political systems. Principles of democracy, citizenship, and justice, as discussed in Plato's Republic and Aristotle's Politics, continue to influence our notions of governance. The balance of powers and ethical frameworks reflect a heritage deeply rooted in ancient Greek philosophical thought. As we reflect on the teachings of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, we can see their indelible mark on modern thought. Their inquiries into ethics, politics, and science have echoed through the ages, shaping our worldviews and critical thinking. The legacy of Greek philosophy endures, its wisdom integral to contemporary discourse. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the profound legacy of ancient Greek philosophy. If you've enjoyed exploring these timeless ideas with Spectrum Sphere, please consider showing your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more diverse and thought-provoking content.